So in problem 3C, I've been asked to design a new share issue, and in the new share issue, so no more than 500,000 shares can be issued. And if we want to raise $24 million with no more than 500,000 shares, one possibility is that the share price to issue will be 24 million divided by 500,000. And that equals $48. And the other constraint that we want to work within is that the new share price needs to be greater than $55. So let's work out what the X rights share price will be under this scenario. Now this is just one scenario. Because you've been asked to design your own share issue, it doesn't really matter. There are multiple possible answers provided you stay within the constraints, which is not to issue more than 500,000 shares and that you raise the 24 million, and then the X rights share price stays above $55. Now what we're going to do is calculate the X rights share price and just check that this will maintain an X rights share price above $55. So if I'm raising 500,000 shares from an existing pool of 2 million shares, then what that means is that investors would be subscribing to a 1 for 4 share rights issue. So therefore, the X rights share price would be calculated as follows. So it will be my current investment is 4 times the current share price of 60, which is 240, plus that one new share. So that one new share we were going to issue for $48. So that gives me a total investment of $288. That's my total investment of 5 shares. So the theoretical X rights share price is the 288 divided by 5, which is 57.60. So let's just make sure that the rights issue meets the criteria. So there are currently 2 million shares outstanding, and there are to be no more than 2.5 million shares outstanding after the issue. So that's the 500,000 shares that we've issued. We need to raise 24 million. 24 million over those 500,000 shares means we're going to issue shares at $48. And through that exercise, we've shown that the theoretical X rights share price has stayed above the $55 level. So we've met the conditions of that share issue. So we've designed that new share issue, we've calculated how many shares must be held to obtain the right to one share issue. So we're going to get one right to buy a share for every 4 shares that we own, and the price of the shares X rights will be $57.60.